Hello and welcome to this section. Welcome to this part of the video. So we have um, moved everything to the database, to the MySQLi database. Now, what we are going to do now is to go into that database and read, to get the files or the data from there and display them on the screen. Just as when you go to youtube.com, it gets the data from the database and populates the front page with it. So those are the videos or those little boxes you will click and to take you to another page where you will actually watch the video. So right now we have to go to the home page, but right now we cannot do that. So we have to take care of that immediately. So go straight to the upload.php. All right, go to upload.php. File in your VS Code. Then you go up here. You wait. Let me get something. So what you have to do is simply type. What you have to do is simply type div div with a class name of home home hyphen btn or home btn. Then inside it we have h a header2 h2 tag, and inside the h2 tag we have the um the anchor tag. So this anchor tag will take us to, or what mistake is this? So this anchor tag will take us to the index.php. That is to take us to this file here, this index.php. So let us test it immediately and see. Now let me refresh. You see it's here. Now you might ask, why is it? Or let me test it first of all. All right. Okay. So you might say, why is it already styled? Where is the CSS coming from? That's simple. We have already styled it over here. The home button H2A. Here it is. A home button H2A. So basically, we are done with that. So now, as we go to the home page, there is nothing really there except for this. Okay. So we have to change that immediately. Now we go back to the VS Code, then go to the index.php. Now index.php, go to the top, to the uppermost, then just type your regular, the regular PHP tag, PHP opening and closing tag. No, what's that? PHP. All right. So what we are going to do here is what we have done in the past, because we are going to go. We will be going to the database to get the data from there. So before we do that, we simply have to type this. So include this folder here, include folder. The include, this is different from the include folder. Please don't get it confused. Don't allow it to confuse you. So include is a PHP keyword. All right, this include here, it says the include statement includes and evaluates the specified file. All right, so this is a PHP keyword. Then the includes, you understand, includes is what we call this folder. All right, so includes /db_con.php. Okay, so maybe I should do this myself so that you understand what I'm talking about. Includes slash, you see that VS Code has automatically displayed the content of the folder, so I just have to choose or to select this one. All right, now let me save it. The next thing we are going to do is to make the SQL. To make the, so here we'll make a new variable and call it. We have done this before, right? So this shouldn't be totally new to you. So the SQL, inside the SQL we put this SQL code. This is not a PHP code. This is an SQL code. So we select, what are we selecting? We want to select the ID, want to select the title, want to select the video description, the video URL, then the date time. So this is the content, or these are the content, or this can be found inside. Sorry for that. This can be found inside the database. Now let's check the database. All right, you go to localhost, PHP myadmin, PHP whatever. So go to video share. That is the database we created. All right. Now you go to videos. Inside videos, so we are these are the things we are going to select. So we have the ID, we have the title, description, video URL, date, time. Let me display it better. All right, ID, title, description, video URL, date, time. I hope I didn't make any mistake here. All right, so let's compare it to what we have on VS Code. So ID, title, video description, video URL, date, time. So from videos, where videos is where? Here is videos. It is the name of the table. I keep on saying it so that you will remember in case you have forgotten. Now we have to make the query. That's very simple, and let's do it next. So here is the MySQLi query. So inside the MySQLi query performs a query on the database. All right. So it expects, we've done this before. It expects two arguments, which is the con, then the SQL. This is the SQL. Then where is this one coming from? It's coming from the dbcon.php file, which is the one we look at it here. So this is just to open up the, to open the box so that you can take whatever I want to take from the box. All right, whatever we get from it, we will store it inside this variable called result. So we will be working with this variable. All right, so what we do now is just to go down here. Remember, this div here, video card, is very important. Don't lose it. All right, even if you lose it, well, you can just copy it from here. All right, so the next thing we are going to do is the regular PHP stuff. All right, but before then we have to do something, create a div. We have to create a div called gallery. Sorry, dots. Okay, should I call it main dots gallery? So we create a main file. A div called main. The main header, or the main tag is it's an HTML tag. All right, this is classic HTML. So the main class is called gallery. So simply cut this one out, then paste it inside here. All right, so now we are going to take this, whatever we get here, and work with it here. All right, so inside that PHP, inside the PHP tag, we make we write, or we type, we will use the if statement. To why are we using if statement? We want to check if there is anything, or should I say the query came back with anything. Understand? So we do that by saying MySQLi underscore num underscore rows. It says gets the number of rows in a result. So what are the rows? Here are the rows. Let me go back here. Here are the rows. So we just have to make sure that this one, they are not empty. All right. So it says if the results, the MySQL num rows, or number of rows or something, is greater than 0. So which means as far as the database came back with, or the database query came back with something. All right. As far as it came back with something, then we have to run the next code. And what would that code be? So that code will be a while loop. So while loop, as we know, is just we have to you have to kind of, as we call it, loop. So we have to, how do I put it? We have to go around it. We have to run the code as far as there is a certain condition that is being met. So which means that the result is greater than 0, which means as far as, let's say here there are 10 rows. So the while loop will keep on running until all the 10 rows, sorry, the 10 rows has been dealt with. All right. So now what do? We simply have to, first of all, the row inside this while loop, we are making a variable called row. So in that variable, we store this MySQLi fetch assoc. So what does it do? It says it fetch, this function fetches the next row as the next row of a result set as an, excuse me, it fetches the next, or let me read exactly what I see there. Fetch the next row of a result set set as an associative array. So that is why it says MySQLi fetch assoc, which is associative array. So whatever will come here, whatever we are getting here, will be gotten as an associative array. All right. So what you simply have to do now is to extract the bits from the array, just as normal associative array. So what are the bits we are going to look for? It is the ID, the title, the video description, and so forth and so on. So let me do that right away. All right, so this is what we have now. So each of those bits of information or those data, we are storing each of them, or each of those, the content of the associative array, we are storing it inside these or each one goes to its own variable. So the video path, all right, so what is this video path? Let's just go down here. So it says this source, so videos, whatever. Remember, this one doesn't exist, it's just a placeholder. So the video path, then we put, first of all, uploads. What is uploads? In case you've forgotten, it is the folder where we stored the video, where we use PHP inside file handler. You understand? Inside file handler. So we stored it inside this what is it called, uploads folder, which is this one. Okay, which is this. So let's go back. So the video uploads path, then concatenated or joined to row video URL. What is the video URL? Is this thing here, this one here. This is the video URL, which corresponds with whatever we find inside the uploads, what is it called? Uploads folder. Okay. Now the next one is the video title. That is the title. The other one is the video description. The description. Then the video ID. We are going to this one, pay attention because it's going to come handy in the next few minutes. All right. Now we have gotten all of this. First of all, they don't serve anything as far as they're like this. So we have to handle them next. So what you have to do now is to copy all of this. Of course, you can let me cut it out. Okay. Now, sorry, still inside the PHP. Okay. So we simply go here and type echo. So we are going to echo out whatever we got here. All right. Excuse me. I was running faster than my shadows. So simply type echo. All right. Sorry. As I said earlier in a previous video, you have to use double quotes. Okay, now you paste that what's it called, that video, or sorry, the HTML code you copied or you cut out from here. All right, so what are we going to do now? It's simple. Remember, you have already typed this thing earlier, except you didn't do it at that time. Please do it before you do anything next. So all of these now, we are going to put them here. So the next thing we have to do now is simply, for example, echo div class video card. Then inside it we have this div class video preview. Then inside it we have the video source. So this is in this video source. Okay, we come over here, remove this one. This is just a placeholder, doesn't display anything. Remove it. Then what is the video source? Video source is the video path. So the video path sorry for that. You see how we change color? I have already explained this thing in an earlier video. So video path goes here. Then the next one is okay, we'll go down to the next div with a class name of video info. So we'll see this h3 tag with a class name of video title. So the video title goes here. So simply copy this one. You copy it, come over here, remove this one, then paste. Sorry, I made a mistake. I didn't copy the whole thing. Copy, then where is it? All right, so the inside the h3 class with a inside the h3 tag with a class name of video title, we have the video title, which corresponds to the title. Then the p, which is the p class with a the p tag with the class name of video description. This one says truncate. Okay, now remove. Okay, don't worry, we'll talk about it later. So this is the content. So we change the content to video description. Let me copy it. Copy. Come over here. Remove this L. Paste. Now the last one. Okay, dates. This one, do it yourself. Okay, I didn't put it here for a reason. So you can think of it. Okay, do it yourself. So this span class video dates is just a placeholder. All right, now we have these three stuff here. So let me save it, and now let's see what we have. Okay, it says uncut error. So it says video description. Oh my god, wait, let me solve this problem. So here is where the problem is coming from. If you remember in a previous video, this problem came up again. So this is supposed to be DE. So let me anyway, no, because it means we have to go back again and do some other thing. You can change it in another file. Let's just forget it. So I said description here, but in the index.php I said video description. So this is a mistake. Let me correct it right away. So I save it. Now go back to the home page. Now let's refresh. All right, you see it has displayed all the whatever. It says warning on a video description in and where video is line 32. So let's fix that problem also. It says line 32. So here is line 32. Yeah, so remove it, save. Now go back to the home page. All right, so it's the description that it couldn't do. This is just the garbage I typed. Okay, so here is I typed something that made a little bit of sense. All right, so let me try it again. Go to upload, Let me enter a title 2. Then let's just copy something from here. Where do I get something? Okay, I know what to do. Lauren 10. All right. So Lauren 10, oh sorry, go here, go back to this place. Then choose file. So let me take this one. So it says Le Meilleur Cuisseur Vapeur. Ooh. Upload. Okay, now it takes us to the home page. So sorry, all right, so this is what we have. Okay, so we have Lauren Ibsen title 2. All right, now you see that nothing is going on. So this is where the next video will come handy. All right, first of all, we are going to stop here. All right, then for to give you kind of hints of what we are going to do next. Remember this video ID row, we didn't do anything with it, but in the next video we are going to use it. So kind of just a little hint again. Once you click on this, all right, it should take you to the next or to another page, and you watch the video there. So how do you then determine which video was clicked, so that you don't go and you click a particular video, it gives you another one? So we do that using the ID, and the ID, if you can remember, gets. So please do a little bit research on that, or you can go back to the previous video and watch what gets is all about. So thank you guys. Here we come to the end. I am so happy that you actually made it to this extent, even though I'm a slow talker. Well, thank you so much. Goodbye. See you next time.